Step into the world of classic television with The Dick Van Dyke Show, a timeless series that has left an indelible mark on the industry. What enduring qualities make this show a lasting symbol of television's prowess? The answer lies in its seamless blend of wit, relatable characters, and a narrative that transcends generations. As we delve into the charm of this sitcom, consider the question, do you have a cherished memory associated with this TV series? Many viewers hold dear moments of laughter, connection, and shared joy inspired by the on-screen antics of Rob Petrie and his quirky cohorts. Now, let's uncover some random facts about the show that might surprise you. Did you know that Mary Tyler Moore initially auditioned for the role of Danny Thomas' daughter, but was later cast as Laura Petrie? Or that the show's creator, Carl Reiner, drew inspiration from his own experiences as a comedy writer? Reflecting on these tidbits, we invite you to share your most cherished memory or personal experience related to this TV series in the comments below. Your stories add depth to the rich tapestry of nostalgia woven by The Dick Van Dyke Show. What moment made you laugh uncontrollably or touched your heart unexpectedly? We would love to hear your anecdotes and memorous testaments to the enduring magic of this classic series. Your words might just evoke a shared sense of appreciation among fellow fans. So take a stroll down memory lane with The Dick Van Dyke Show and share your thoughts. Your stories await. The Dick Van Dyke Show, a classic TV series from 1961, featured a unique twist in its early seasons. Allan Brady, a prominent character, kept his face hidden for the first 3 seasons. Carl Reiner, the show's creator, initially aimed for a big star to portray Allan. However, unable to secure one, Reiner ultimately took on the role himself, becoming the newest face on screen. Interestingly, the casting of Mary Tyler Moore as Laura, Dick Van Dyke's on-screen wife, was influenced by a recommendation from Danny Thomas. Thomas, who had previously auditioned Moore for his own show a year earlier, saw her potential and suggested her for the role in The Dick Van Dyke Show. While the on-screen chemistry between characters is crucial, behind-the-scenes dynamics are sometimes less harmonious. In the case of The Dick Van Dyke Show, Rose Marie, who played Sally Rogers, revealed in interviews that she didn't particularly get along with Mary Tyler Moore. These behind-the-scenes insights add layers to the iconic 1961 TV series, shedding light on the creative decisions and interpersonal dynamics that contributed to the show's success. The Dick Van Dyke Show remains a timeless classic, loved for its humor, wit, and the talents of its cast and creators. Anne Morgan Guilbert, a key cast member of The Dick Van Dyke Show, brought a real-life twist to her role during the first season. Pregnant with her second daughter, Hallie Todd, producers decided not to hide her pregnancy, aligning with her character as a married woman with kids. However, this aspect was subtly handled. Her pregnancy was never explicitly mentioned in the present timeline, and no baby references followed. The decision to incorporate this real-life development into the show added a layer of authenticity without disrupting the narrative. Behind the scenes, Rose Marie, who portrayed Sally Rogers, faced a personal challenge. After the death of her husband, Bobby Guy, she contemplated leaving the show. It was director John Rich who convinced her to stay, providing crucial support during a difficult time. Rose Marie remained committed to her role until the series concluded, showcasing the bonds that extended beyond the on-screen dynamics. These glimpses into the personal lives of the cast members contribute to the enduring legacy of The Dick Van Dyke Show, highlighting the resilience and dedication that went into creating this timeless classic. Dick Van Dyke faced more than just nerves on the debut of The Dick Van Dyke Show in 1961. Granted a 1-week leave from Bye Bye Birdie to film the series, he left understudy Charles Nelson Riley to fill in. It wasn't just pre-show jitters that got to Van Dyke. He developed a cold sore on his upper lip, necessitating extra makeup. Interestingly, he can't recall that day as just the show's debut. It coincided with President John F. Kennedy's inauguration. The show's original pilot, Head of the Family, starred Carl Reiner, the series creator. Morey Amsterdam wrote lyrics to Earl Hagen's iconic theme, but they were never used. However, you can catch them as a bonus segment on the Season 4 DVDs and Blu-ray discs. Amidst personal challenges, cast members like Rose Marie faced decisions about staying on the show. Director John Rich played a pivotal role in convincing her to stay after the death of her husband, Bobby Guy. These behind-the-scenes stories add depth to the Dick Van Dyke Show, showcasing the blend of real-life challenges and on-screen chemistry that contributed to its enduring legacy. Voted 13 on TV Guide's 50 Greatest TV Shows of All Time, The Dick Van Dyke Show faced its share of challenges both on and off screen. When CBS initially canceled the show after one season, Sheldon Leonard took a proactive step. He personally traveled to Procter & Gamble's headquarters, making a plea for sponsorship to sway CBS towards renewal. Procter & Gamble agreed to sponsor half a season, with L'Oreal Tobacco Company picking up the other half, securing the show for a second season. Amidst the show's success, 3 episodes deviated from the norm by being filmed without a live audience. The Bad Old Days, Happy Birthday, and Too Many More, and The Gunslinger were exceptions to the typical live audience format. This iconic series, known for its humor and wit, faced ups and downs, demonstrating its resilience. From sponsorship negotiations to unique filming circumstances, The Dick Van Dyke Show overcame obstacles to become a timeless classic. Its enduring legacy is evident not just in audience ratings, but also in critical acclaim, as reflected in its ranking on TV Guide's list of the 50 greatest TV shows of all time. Dick Van Dyke faced a pivotal career decision when he agreed to lead The Dick Van Dyke Show in 1961. Leaving the Tony Award-winning Bye Bye Birdie on Broadway, he took a significant risk. The success of the TV series meant job security. Failure could have left him unemployed. Rose Marie, cast as Sally Rogers, played a role in Morey, Amsterdam, joining as Buddy Sorrell. Meanwhile, Richard Deacon's juggling act between The Dick Van Dyke Show and Leave It to Beaver showcased his versatility. In Season 4, he even found time for a brief stint in the movie The Darn Cat. These behind-the-scenes insights add depth to the iconic series, revealing the choices and challenges faced by its cast. The Dick Van Dyke Show, a timeless classic, has more to its story than meets the eye. In its final season, Carl Reiner temporarily stepped away from his producer duties on The Dick Van Dyke Show to appear in The Russians Are Coming, The Russians Are Coming. This shift in roles showcased the multifaceted nature of the show's creators and cast. Morey Amsterdam and Richard Deacon, who played Buddy and Mel respectively, shared a unique friendship off-screen. According to Deacon, some of the best insults Buddy hurled at Mel were crafted during casual outings or filming breaks. Their camaraderie added an authentic touch to the on-screen dynamics. While the Petries, portrayed by Dick Van Dyke and Mary Tyler Moore, are beloved for their chemistry, there's an interesting behind-the-scenes tidbit about the depiction of their sleeping arrangements. Carl Reiner sought permission from network censors to show Laura and Rob sleeping in one large bed, reflecting his own real-life practice with his wife. However, the request was denied, leading to the iconic portrayal of the Petries sleeping in nearby twin beds throughout the series. These glimpses into the personal and professional lives of the cast and creators contribute to the rich tapestry of The Dick Van Dyke Show. From Carl Reiner's temporary shift in responsibilities to the genuine friendship between Amsterdam and Deacon, the show's success wasn't just about on-screen chemistry, but also the real bonds that existed behind the scenes. This added layer of authenticity and camaraderie undoubtedly played a role in solidifying The Dick Van Dyke Show as a timeless classic. As we bid adieu to this nostalgic journey down the lanes of The Dick Van Dyke Show, let's pause and relish the delightful moments that have woven themselves into the fabric of our memories. This iconic series, with its timeless humor and genuine camaraderie, has not merely graced our screens, but left an indelible mark on our hearts. As you reflect upon the misadventures of Rob Petrie and the charming chaos of his daily life, consider the laughter that echoed through your living room or the insightful life lessons cleverly disguised as witty banter. The Dick Van Dyke Show wasn't just a show, it became a dear companion, a slice of life that resonated across generations. Now it's your turn to share. What moments made you burst into laughter or perhaps brought a tear to your eye? Was it the quirky charm of Buddy Sorrell or Laura's undeniable grace? Maybe you found yourself relating to Rob's everyday escapades more than you expected. Whatever it may be, your story is a piece of this larger tapestry that celebrates the enduring legacy of The Dick Van Dyke Show. So, dear reader, let your thoughts flow and share your favorite anecdotes or reflections below. Let's create a space where the magic of this timeless classic continues to thrive through shared memories and musings. Thank you for joining us on this trip down memory lane, and until next time, keep the laughter alive in your hearts.